No, we're not broke down on the side of the road. This is actually the parking area for the Abandoned Turnpike. A little bit of a departure for us, not what our typical kind of ride. I've heard a lot about the Turnpike, haven't done it yet. It's going to be something a little bit different today. We got a historian over here telling us about the whole history of the railroad that it used to be in the trail. But hey, why stand here and talk? Let's go for a ride. Oh. I hate it when it does that. Alright, I gotta do some adjusting. It won't go into first. It threw me off coming up the hill. Kind of jumped without going into the gear. Wouldn't go into first gear. Huh. And not why it was jumping like that. Fellow down there was just giving us the history of what we're doing here. This all started in the 1880s as William Vanderbilt was building a rail line that was never finished. It was then accommodated to make a superhighway. The parking lot there is on Route 30, which is the Lincoln Highway. It is coast to coast.
How you doing?
How you doing? Well, this is interesting.
Will our bike go through there?
I got something rattling here. Over here, sweetheart. Oh, I didn't. Where'd you go through?
I went underneath it.
Oh, okay. Well, keep going, don't stop. This is the original turnpike. Route 30 is the Lincoln Highway, named because of President Lincoln, and it's supposed to go coast to coast. I don't know, it starts somewhere over there and it ends somewhere over there. Okay, I really don't understand all the phalluses. Yes, all men have them, and we know what they look like. You really don't need to illustrate them in public places. It's just dumb. But in 1968, this highway was decommissioned because of the tunnels up here that were built as railroad tunnels, and it's just too narrow for the traffic that they were getting. So they built the new extension. Now, parts of this highway have been used for equipment. There are reflectors in the ground here. The highway department has used this road for testing paints, other equipment. The U.S. Army has used it for maneuvers. It's wide enough here, sweetie.
I don't trust there to be a complete lack of glass, so I'm being very careful.
All right. I don't even know if this is the long one.
I don't know.
I did see a video on YouTube where they went inside this place and they looked around, which in my 20s I'd have done the same thing. Not so much today. This is not the very long one. I can see the other end.
Okay. Tell her about how to get to the trailhead at Deal so that they can experience going up and going through
Oh, holy
the Big
smokes.
Savage Tunnel. It's amazing.
The easiest way to find Deal is just to go on Google Maps, look for the trailhead at Deal to try to explain it. And it's just, there's nothing there. It's definitely worth getting on at Deal, and yeah, but it's back roads, and I really don't think I could tell you how to get there. Yeah, keep it pointed down so you can see. That's funny, like even the National Tunnel on the Montour, it's colder than this, and it's much shorter. It's not. So I'm just keeping my speed down so I can see what's coming. The thing is, if you have your light pointing far ahead, if you have your light pointing far ahead, you can't see anything. I thought it would be musty in here.
I thought so too, and I don't smell any
Uh-uh.
mold or
Uh-uh. Whoa. That's why we're going slow. I was thinking the same thing. And that is why you need to be a part of a rail trail. Stuff like that can be repaired. Because ultimately this is all just going to decay and fall in. Trees will fall over and
I'm going to stop and take all off these equipments. I don't like looking for
well,
That's going to be a heavy lift, but you can do it.
I don't know what's going to be better, trying to squeeze through there or come up over
It
here.
might be better to lift it up and over.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I got it, sweetie.
Then don't forget to turn off the light.
Okay.
Now we know exactly what happened. Through the kindness of strangers, you get through.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, we trespassed.
That's okay. I think they'll let us go on that.
Yeah.
That's the first major hurdle.
Quite literally.
To the next tree.
There you
We'll
go.
meet you there.
There we go.
Done 2.2 miles and we've stopped a dozen times.
Yeah.
This is not a rails to trails. But kind of, sort of, a little bit, yes it is. This was originally built as a train line. We got a nice level course. Level and easy. Kind of, sort of, a little bit, it's by roundabout way a rails to trails. It looks like it was 2 lanes on either side, but when you got to the tunnels, 1 lane. Can you imagine the backup?
Yeah. Great big tractor trailers. I mean, trucks were still big back then. They might not be as big as they are today, but they were still big.
Big.
Once you get in here so far, you don't see near as much disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, the punks with the spray cans aren't as intrepid. I know, well, you're gonna do that. Do something interesting. Big deal, you can do it with a penis. Something that takes some talent.
And I think all the places, you know, it's downhill enough that you can walk all that.
This is kind of cool because it's all downhill. Coming back up, I'm going to be really glad that I have an e-bike.
Pretty darn good shape.
It is.
Like it.
Alright, something a little different here is
What's that?
I'm trying something different here as I remove my camera platform. Now that I'm holding the camera, this is where the road gets bumped. I'm going to put my platform back on. I'm like a foot away from it. On camera, it looks like I'm a mile away. Five miles in, we stopped 32 times. It looks a lot smoother. This is better. This is the other, this must be Oregon Road, which I didn't realize from Google Maps was a bridge. I have no idea how you get up here. Oh, well, there's a path right there, but that wouldn't be fun to get the bike up either. But apparently you can carry cans of spray paint up pretty easily. So we're gearing up to go into this tunnel, which I believe is over a mile long. It's 6,000 feet, which is twice as long as anything we've been through. Got all dweebed up here with my headlamp on, and let's go into the tunnel and go for a ride. Hi-ho! Okay, 6.1 miles to the second tunnel. And those aren't lights on the other side, my dear. Those are bicycle headlights. Yes, dear.
Except it lets me see my hands, which is kind of nice.
Well, I get it. It's throwing sunlight up. It's funny because this is actually curved. It humps. We watched the video the other day where they went into the offices and they actually climbed in through the ventilation. So did I. You know, like I said before, the National Tunnel is so short by these standards. And it's chilly when you go in there. The Big Savage is downright cold. And this is comfortable and not musty. Look at all this water. It's not musty. Wow. 1.3 miles.
Yeah, I need you guys to do me a favor.
What you need?
Explain to my wife that we need rad power bikes because they're awesome.
You need them.
We love them.
So is the, okay, so you got the Rad City. Is that the Power Wagon or is that another Rad
No, they're
City?
both Red Cities.
Okay.
Rad City Step.
They come in
first,
two
'cause you're
colors.
never
I got
gonna
one
get any
each.
younger.
Yeah.
We got the step, you know.
Oh, look at you go.
Look him up.
All
He does
right.
a review on them.
I do a
And then-
review and I do the bike trails. I think this is it. I thought it was 13 miles. You probably won't want to come through here. Oh, I see. Goes downhill to a road, and then it's fenced off on the other side. It says private roadway. So yeah, this is the end.
Now I'm going to see if I really do need the headlamp.
Now I'm going to take off my glasses. Wow. it's neat. It's a departure
Yeah.
from what we typically do.
Yep.
I've always heard of it. It's kind of wild that there's a highway going through the wilderness,
Yeah.
complete with tunnels. This section was 8 miles. I guess the 5-mile section is on the other side somewhere. Oh, there's a road right here.
Didn't see that before. That's kind of the problem with this. You can't really look around.
For an abandoned turnpike, it's remarkably well traveled. From what the guy was saying, there used to be a bridge here, and I know on the map it looked like there was more section over there that would take you right to the turnpike. And from what that other guy was saying, I guess there are sections even further down. But the reason that you got this hump here is because of the bridge that used to be here. Whatever you're comfortable with, sweetheart. Pretty cool ride. 8 something
8 something.
to and from. It was a nice ride. I'm glad we did it. Probably won't do it again. Anything to add?
Nope. Nice day.
Alright.
Beautiful day.
Mode.